Oh, it is good to be back. An evening ahead of us on ShotQuality Live BetCast. Everybody, welcome back to back-to-back for our fourth show in 5 days. I'm Justin Perri. I'm here with Maximilian, Alec Musa, my two co-hosts here at ShotQuality Live BetCast, where we use SQLive data to live bet the NBA betting board, the college basketball betting board, whatever we can sink our teeth into, our regression data powered teeth into, because we use SQ's live expected scores to make and power our live props, our live bets, you name it, we got it. Presented by Sport Trade. Excited to have you guys in with us for another fun evening. Moose, how you doing, man? Checking in. We had a fun night last night. How you feeling coming in today? I know your Suns are playing right now.
It's a 1-point game. They could become the first team on the road to win in this playoffs. It's been home team just madness. But I mean, it's a 1-point lead. It's something. It's better than being down 20. I don't think they played well.
That's for sure. I don't know. I mean, some of these NBA playoffs, it feels like you kind of want to come back from a big deficit. I know we've seen a lot of crazy finishes. Yesterday's NBA games at the end, I mean, that was a great 5 hours of basketball. Max, man, welcome back into the show. How are you doing this afternoon?
Yeah, I'm doing good. A lot of people said that might have been the best back-to-back game we've had, as far as NBA playoffs. And I mean, both games delivered. I'm sure you're glad that it was your Knicks were on the right side of that one, though.
Look, I don't want to cause any controversy out here. What a crazy last few minutes. I know we all saw the last 2-minute report, all that good stuff coming out. I just can't believe what I saw. I was screaming, jumping on my couch. We hit that bet. We had the Knicks. We had the over. Both of those things would not have hit without some of the madness. So we'll take it.
I mean, the over hit by a point. I was sweating those free throws from OG on Anunoby. I was sweating those things.
It was a heck of a night.
That's why
we did. We got what we needed. We're gonna make a couple plays right off the bat, Moose. I know you were itching to get going, so let's do it. We got the shot quality scores on the screen. 2 games live right now. We're probably not going to get too deep into that Clippers-Mavericks game, but we'll be here with you for about an hour, get into the Suns-Wolves game, and, of course, tack the Pacers-Bucks game as well. Moose, where are we going first, bud?
Unpack here if you are you got the shot quality score. If you want to bring up the score center, because it's all player props for the Suns, Timberwolves, nice. As we head to the second half. I also looked at the other game. I didn't see too much, but what I do like is a lot of overs from the player's perspective. I got quite a bit here. I got 4 of them.
4. Bradley Beal, let's go.
Bradley Beal over 15.5, closing line 17.5. He's a little cold. He had no points in the first quarter, scored 7 in the second, looked a whole lot better. He had a missed dunk in the first quarter and in the first 12 minutes. He struggled a little bit. Devin Booker still has not found his shot, but he's able to get to 13 points via free throws. So I got him over 24.5. So that's nice. D-Book.
It's the pick of the day, by the way. That's the pick of the day. So we're riding that one pretty heavy.
And then on the other side, I had to find this one on Fanatics again. I'm a little bit of a sicko when it comes to some of these players, but Naz Reid over 6.5 plus money, nice. Plus 104. The other 2 were minus 115. And then Alexander Walker over 5.5, also plus money, 125. So I got plus money on both the Minnesota guys. Alexander Walker, Reid, they played quality minutes. They should get another 10, 15 minutes each, and they need a couple buckets each. So I feel good about it. Reid a little less, but when he was in, he took a lot of shots. I think, when the Suns go small and they throw up, not small really because Drew Eubanks ain't small, but it's a lesser of a player than Jusuf Nurkic. I like the play for Reid to get his points, Walker. And, yeah, those are my 4 player props right then and there. 4 overs.
Ripping out of the gate here for Alec Musa on ShotQuality Live BetCast. Of course, going to be here with you a lot in the NBA playoffs, doing exactly what you just saw, using shot quality data, pinpointing some of the cold players on the floor, and expecting them to get back in it. While you were talking, Moose, I saw that Karl Anthony Towns kind of just crossed over into that cold threshold, which means to me he probably recently missed a shot. We might be getting a decent place to get in on him. So I think my first play of the night is going to be Karl Anthony Towns over 9.5 at minus 120. Let's go lock it in. I think he's going to get some shots. It's a low total, a slow start here in this game for sure. Of course,
very low. I think they might be thinking of a foul here in the first couple of minutes, might knock him out a little bit longer, but that's a great line to get. That's for sure.
It is. He's definitely going to have the ball in his hands. I think he'll get some shots up in the fourth. I mean, he's the type of player who will get decent looks and can hit some tough mid-range shots when you need to get buckets. Him and Ant Edwards. I love Ant Edwards. Huge fan. He just wins me over every single time he plays the game. It's just so much fun to watch. Of course, a red hot performance in the first game. I don't know if you guys saw some of the stats. We have, of course, analyze every single game that we have on the board and look at every single player performance. That was quite a spectacular performance for Anthony Edwards in the first game. And we're seeing maybe just a little bit more of a average type of game so far, only 5 points. What do you guys make of that? Do you think we see Ant Edwards start to get into this game just going a little bit slower? Of course, we do have a 20-point differential between the actual score and the shot quality total, Max. What do you think of that?
Yeah, it's getting close to where I'm going to look to try and take an over in this one. Do you want to go over to the play sheet, make sure I got all of those, show the people? We kind of went rapid fire just in case anyone missed them, and make sure those lines are correct as well.
Yeah, so
you killed it, Max. You absolutely killed it. I will say that over
got all Moose's rapid fire Moose tracks, Moose picks. I don't know, Moose droppings, whatever you want to call them, depending how they go.
Let's go tracks. I like the ice cream.
If it goes poorly, I'm going to call them Moose droppings. So,
the Suns have two. My dog is barking, but they have 2 points. 2 points in the third quarter so far. Not great. We're seeing a pretty clear theme with these playoff games, right? Everything seems to be going under. All the home teams seem to be winning. If you're betting the two of those things, I bet you're doing pretty well. All right, we got some fun stuff to get into. Of course, rattled off a few plays for you there. Let's give a shout out to our presenting partner over at Sport Trade. If you do not know about the peer-to-peer exchange that is Sport Trade, ShotQuality Live BetCast is brought to you by this awesome company. Sport Trade offers instant in-play betting and exceptional basketball betting experience available in Colorado and in New Jersey, coming to Iowa soon. Instant text support available whenever you have a problem. Go to getsporttrade.com, use code SQB for $100 back, up to $100 back when you bet on any basketball market, including getting another free month of shot quality bets. It's a good deal. It's a great way to get involved if you do not use Sport Trade. I highly recommend it. We have some fun stuff, of course, coming up for the rest of the show. Going to be talking a little bit about some of the team props we like for the Bucks. Let's go check out how that one's looking. We have a couple of these props in already. I like a lot of Musa's plays. I'm gonna let a little bit more data come in before I jump on any of them. But what do we think here? The second quarter just getting started. Unless that's what I like to hear. What do we got?
Real quick, before we hop off the Suns, I went in and took Kevin Durant over 22.5 points. It's a tick lower than the 25.5 before the game started. I just think the difference between this game and the last, he kind of stopped shooting last game. I don't think that happens here. I think if it's a close game and the Suns want to win this game and avoid going down 0-2, I think Kevin Durant's going to have the ball in his hands a lot. So I took over 22.5 points for KD.
I like it. I think it's a similar feeling for me with Booker. These guys are just going to be the ones that the ship goes down with here. Booker's still sitting at that over 24.5. Of course, a little bit on the line for me there as we try to dig a little out of that cold start on the NBA prop of the day. Of course, you could see it right there in the corner. If you squint a little, of course, just the over 24.5. Booker has been outperforming his expectations recently, so hopefully he gets hot here as this game comes to a close and we cash our prop. You can get in a nice price. I mean, I paid minus 110 today. It closed, I think, minus 115. You can get even money to join us on the pick of the day right now. All right, let's keep scrolling and rolling, as we say when we usually have 20 games like we did when we first founded the show in December and we played on 20-plus college basketball games every night. It's a little different now, and we're making our way through it. having a good time with it. As you can see, Karl Anthony Towns hit a couple shots, guys. I think I'm liking this, ear pressed to the screen type of feeling where when you see a cold pop up, that's when you take it, because we just cashed my first pick of the day in 11 minutes. So 1 for 1. I'm going to just go. This was great. I hope you all took it. Easy over 9.5 for Karl Anthony Towns to splash us home. Another 3. He is at 10 points. So that might be the fastest winner I've ever had on the show.
From the
you were joking
9-minute
at
marker
first.
to the 7:50.
I'm not joking.
No, from the 9-minute marker to the 7:50-minute marker, he scored 8 points. He had 2 free throws, a layup, and 1 free throw, and a 3. So
Thank you.
go.
Thank you very much. That is what we are trying to do here. I've never had a more beautiful example. Wow. Honestly, I'm not shocked you thought I was joking. His live line is all the way up to 16 and a half now. So
he's basically Bojan Bogdanovic.
We can't talk today. We've been doing too many shows. Again, 4
to be
shows.
fair, Bojan and Bogdan is kind of ridiculous, but
it's fair.
Cool.
And it also, shares a lot of letters, both names. It'd be like, I get it.
It's not like it's Steve and Sam.
So,
I don't
Steve
say
Ivanovich.
Bogdan.
You could do it with any name, which could be cool. But anyway, no, that's awesome. I'm really glad to see that Karl Anthony Towns got that done for us so quickly. So that's a win. I don't think I've ever had a win before I've even made my second play before. So definitely a first here on the show. Hopefully some of you guys were able to tail it with us. If you like what we're doing here, if that was fun, if you enjoyed cashing a pick within 5 minutes of me giving it out, check out ShotQuality Live. We do this show on bets. You can turn the little live notifications on Twitter, because that is where most of you are watching, so that you never miss a show. We do have a nice 90-second countdown now. So, even if you can't get to it in the first seconds, you're not going to miss anything. We're trying to get a little more professional around here. Expect more and more fun stuff coming to the show, segments, guests, better production value, better graphics. I'm excited. And that's all because so many of you guys are enjoying the show with us, and I appreciate that. But all right, guys, what are we seeing? Anything else in this one before we maybe go take a look at what's going on over in Milwaukee?
Nobody.
I know Max jumped in on KD and missed some shots. Booker's looking good. Beal's looking all right. I'm waiting for Reed and Alexander Walker to actually get in the game. So
was KD cold before, or where was he?
Not. He was on Mark.
But no, he was like missing. He was on Mark.
He
was off by like 1 or 2 towards the wrong side. Now he's cold because I guess he missed a shot.
So right, but that just worked with Towns. I think this is a nice spot to do it. Durant's now sitting at 21.5. Again, it's just 1 point better than what Max just locked in, but I think it can make a difference. So I'm gonna shop. Again, we will take a second and slow down. Sometimes it's very easy when you're streaming and you're going and you're excited to
some books will have the over under at 10.5 points, but one's minus 125, one's minus 115. Right. Long run makes a big difference.
2 games on right now. We're gonna be smart. We're gonna shop. We're gonna see what's going on. Kevin Durant, I'm seeing 20.5 minus 130, and I'm seeing 21.5 minus 110. I said it yesterday. I'm going to take that 20.5 minus 130 on FanDuel as my preferred line. I'm going to drink the juice and take the price. Let's lock in my second pick of the day. And again, if you're just joining us, I've already hit a play. We've been live for 15 minutes. I gave out my first play. And what was it? He scored 8 points in 3 minutes of game time, Karl Anthony Towns. So let's see if that keeps working. I think the other one I'm going to take here at this junction is Anthony Edwards to keep going, keep shooting. Over 16.5 right now is what I'm seeing, minus 105. I like that a little better than the 15.5 at minus 128, minus 130 now. So let's go, 16.5 and Edwards minus 105 as my next one. What's that? What's that handsome face? Gotta get the flow out, Not this late at night. Not this late at night. But, I mean, it's not that late for Musa. He's got the sun setting out in Arizona right now. I heard it's 90 degrees. But what do you make of Mike Conley being that hot, Moose? You're muted. I see why you're muted now, the button.
Yeah, I tried to talk and press the button at the same time. It's a little embarrassing. I'm going to go over 203.5 on the team level. I know you asked about Mike Conley, but he's the only one with flames next to him. We got a lot of guys cold, and I know Max brought it up at the team level a little bit ago. I mean, it was a very slow start in the third quarter, so I like the over here in a close game, over 203.5, minus 110. Usually you don't find minus 110 live betting. I mean, if you line shop, you will find 110.
Sometimes you will, especially.
But first book I went on had minus 110, so I like it.
That was nice.
So that's my.
We hit the over in a miracle yesterday. I think there's a lot to be said for the way the closing minutes in these games are going, especially when it's tight. You can get a lot of scoring, a lot of free throws, a lot of fouls. It can be a mess. So I don't hate that over, especially when ShotQuality is saying that maybe some of the shots should be going down that haven't yet.
And I felt good about the Knicks over last night if it wasn't for it being such too close towards the end where they could switch off baskets. Luckily, the Knicks went to the line with 5 seconds left, and my boy hit both. So thank you.
I have a feeling we're going to get something similar tonight, Musa. I'm putting it in the air. I'm feeling good. It's going to be sweaty. We're going to be sitting here yelling at the screen. We will take this one to the close tonight. We'll take the Phoenix Suns Minnesota Timberwolves game to the close so you guys can see us enjoy or suffer through the results of our
as a Phoenix native or Arizona native my whole life, you best believe I'm going to be watching the fourth quarter inside. You guys are just going to have to watch me sweat it out. If we come back home to the Footprint Center, stupid name, down 2-0, it's pretty much,
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, well, it used to be U.S. Airways when it was Steve Nash. It used to be called
right. That's what I know it. But what is it now? Footprint. Okay.
And before that, Charles Barkley, it was called the House on Central or whatever. It was a different stadium that was off the 51, the freeway. Yeah, we've been through a lot over here. We just lost our hockey team. We need something.
So we got a comment. Of course, if you want to come chat with us, YouTube's the best way to do it. YouTube.com/@ShotQualityBets. But Nas off the books. I am seeing him on the books at Fanatics right now. So he has 1 point. Fanatics, new offerings, new book available.
Yeah, that's where I got it too. And he came in immediately shot and missed. So I mean,
this is a nice offering. He just got a shot. He just hit a bucket, Moose. He has 3 points now. So nice. Let's go. I guess it won't be Moose droppings. It will be hopefully Moose. I don't know. We got to figure out a positive one. But all right, let's go check out what's going on here in the Milwaukee game. Take a look at the game level scores right now. If you're new to the ShotQuality Live Score Center, this is what we call the multi-view, or I guess what I call the multi-view. When you have 100 games at once, it can be really, really nice to tile it out right now using the single view a little bit more, which is this, one game type of way to look at it, a little more detail, helps you get into the game more. And this is a really fun example. Not often you see essentially ShotQuality saying this game is going exactly as expected. 40 points to 41 expected for the Pacers, 38 to 38 for the Bucks. It's always a good thing, right? I think the fun of ShotQuality is the balance between it being perfectly right to anchor it to, being accurate. And then when it's off, that means you can actually trust that it should regress to its expectations because it is normally correct. So, all right, guys, given that, we have a little bit of the cold coming from Bobby Portis and Damian Lillard essentially making up for that. And then everyone on the Pacers is playing as expected. What do we make of what we're seeing here? Max, I'll come to you first. That's about as great as I could have asked for as a response. So what do you got?
Yes, I'm trying to get in on the under for the game.
Why though?
223.5. The reason being, I know they're on mark, but the shot selection. I'm expecting maybe them to go cold. That's not a lot of great shots, and I kind of like the under going into the game. So So I like seeing both teams 11% and 13% of their shots are good.
Yeah.
So I went the unders 223.5, which is right around what the pregame total was. So I like getting in on that number. And Musa, I took the Suns T-Wolves game over 203.5 with you as well. So.
Nice. I like the spot. The Suns need a. The problem is the big three. I mean, only Book is shooting 40%. The other two are under. But they're still in a game. Like, it's like, come on.
So here's where we're at.
Naz Reid, you got this.
So here's what we got right now. So if you want Naz Reid, I think you can still get 5.5. You can find it. I took Kevin Durant, took Anthony Edwards. We have this sheet always available. If you've ever visited the play sheet, you can just sort of type in BetCast and a date that you remember watching or something. It's the same link, so it never goes away. We post it in the YouTube comments every single time. So if you want to just follow along, maybe you can't watch the video anymore, but you want to see the plays come up on your screen, you can just literally watch this. Try to be as convenient as possible for you guys. But Moose is in for 5 after that onslaught of 4. Max is going with him on the over. We just put in the Bucks Pacers under at 223 for Max as well. I'm a little hesitant there, Max. I'll tell you the truth. I think in principle, I will let you try a Pacers game under. They don't play a lot of defense and they have a lot of good offense. I think at any point they could just become a shootout. And I get they're not getting a lot of those good looks right now, but give it 5 seconds and I feel like it can flip. So I hope you hit it. I like that.
I don't think they're running. I don't think they're running as much as they did in the regular season either, though.
Yeah. No. Well, it's the playoffs, and it's obviously a little bit different. And but I like that shot quality is sort of saying, hey, it actually might even need to be lower.
Can I interest you in a Bobby Portis over?
Yes, I'm just
going to pull the game back up. That's what I'm looking at right now to take.
1 for 6. Plays big minutes. Game 1, he played 31 minutes. He'll be back out there. I mean, I bet it's a low line too. So, and he's been shooting well for the most part when the season closed. Only one game where he shot under 44% in the last since April.
Yeah, of course. Some of the fun now that because we're not as busy on the show with a million games going on, we can sort of look into what it might look like to do that next level of research on the site while you're here, right? So you would go into player stats, you type in Bobby Portis, you'd pull up his player page, some quick stats off the mark right there if you want quickly to understand, and then you're going to get this type of page. So you can see Bobby Portis's stats for the year. He's played 82 games, 13.8 points per game this season. But maybe you want to go a little bit deeper and sort of start to see how his performances have lined up. Coming off of that last game against the Pacers, scored 15, expected to score 18. So a bit of an underperformance after an electrically hot game against the Magic. So I don't know what type of opinion you're going to form from this type of stuff. But again, you have a lot of different looks in terms of how the regression has looked. It's certain types of shots, how he's actually been from whether it's against the 3 or against the 2, his offensive shot type metrics, a lot of really good stuff in here. So, just another way to dig into it. I don't know if I'm feeling Bobby Portis. I'll tell you the truth. Former Knick, obviously, big fan of Bobby Portis, but I'll probably pump the brakes. I might want to see that shot quality score go up just a little bit more, maybe try to get a little bit more value out of it. Here's one though. Do you fade Dame Lillard and say it slows down because he's at 23 with an expected of 16, or do you say no, he's just going to cook all night and you take the over and he just keeps doing it?
Max, I'll let you go first. What do you think?
I just locked in Bobby Portis over 11.5 at +1.
That's what Max thinks. I love
Press
it.
the button.
Looking at a line. The Lillard one's interesting because this is now back.
Hold on. We got to do this though. We need to formally signify that the bet has been locked in, or else it doesn't count.
And I need to formally put it on the lower. I mean, at plus money, 10 points. I mean, like you said, the Pacers defense is bad, so you can get to it. I should have waited on that under, though. If you scroll up, we both kind of caught into the heat. So got in at a bad time, but oh well. You live and you learn.
You'll be all right. I think you're going to be okay.
I don't know. Lillard, though, if playoff
talk
Dame,
to me.
I'm not taking an under on playoff Dame. I can tell you that.
That's fair.
I know I did in the first game, and it worked out. I don't think I need. It was
a blowout. But it was a blowout.
It was a blowout, and it was such a wide margin to the point where it's like, how many bad shots did this man take? 17-23 to me. When it comes to a guy like playoff Lillard, I'll probably sit on that one. If it was like a 10-point difference, like it was in game one, where it was almost 17, I think it was. I think he was supposed to have 18 and he had 33 or 30. Like, that's insane. That's where I'll jump on the under, because that just means you're hitting everything and the shots aren't great. 17-23, that's a couple shots where he's been playoff Dame, and well, it's probably best to stay away, in my opinion. I'm still looking for the Portis play, to be honest, though. Still waiting.
What's your target number? Or do you want to see his shot quality score go up? Is that what you're waiting for?
I want to see that SQ score go up. I need him to like miss another shot or something. Kind of signify both that he's going to keep shooting.
No, I'm good with Bobby Portis. I know you're waiting for play. I'm just, where'd you find it?
You're looking for a line. 11.5 plus 102 on DraftKings.
That's probably.
I think I got one. I think I know. I think I'm gonna go against Brook Lopez here. I think that's just gonna be a little tough for him to sustain here. Currently at 12 points, you could take an under probably pretty comfortably. He'd need to keep hitting some shots that I just don't know that he can. And under 19.5 minus 118, currently sitting at DraftKings. Let's see what we get on FanDuel for him. Brook Lopez, 19.5 under 132. No, we're not paying that. We're going to go and get that better line. Let's see. What was it? Where'd it go? Okay, it's 125. Still better. All right, under 19.5 minus 125 for Brook Lopez of the Milwaukee Bucks. Let's lock it in. Feel good about that one. That's the fire symbol right there. Easy to see that he's hot. Dame Lillard floating right back and forth between single hot and double hot right in front of our eyes. I kind of want that, like, little almost like highlight when a change occurs, so that it draws our eyes to it. We don't miss it in the future. I think that could be a really cool feature, almost sort of like an odds board. But almost, a shot quality board. Now, if you are enjoying what you're seeing tonight, of course, we have not heard, we finally debuted our day pass system. You can get access to everything that ShotQuality Bets has to offer on a day-by-day basis for the low cost, just $10 for a single day. All the data, power your live props, power your, pregame props, whatever you want to get in on. You want to do team totals. You want to get, your sides. You want to bet the under when everyone's hitting everything. ShotQuality Live helps you know when to make those plays, gives you data points that you can get nowhere else. And now, again, for just a single day fee whenever you want it instead of a commitment. Or, of course, you want to sign up for the whole NBA playoffs. They have a great deal running there too. Just give us a shout if you want to learn more. You can email us about anything, hello@shotquality.com. And, of course, DMs, all that good stuff. But all right. Let's keep scrolling and rolling, boys. We got a good play in on Brook Lopez from me. We got Bobby Portis. Both you guys getting in, or are you still waiting on a line?
I'm still waiting on it. It's about to be halftime, so I'm going to go look around. I see Naz Reid's going to the line to shoot, too. Just the Suns are – I'll get in there for the fourth quarter. We'll be able to sweat it out. But, no one's won on the road yet. So it's – and they're the sixth seed for a reason. It's just annoying. That's all. It's annoying. Again,
I understand
the sixth seed for a reason. It's not like it's like the Lakers. Everyone thought the Lakers were going to go beat the Nuggets. Lakers in 6. Lakers. There's a reason they're the 7th seed. Like, there's a reason they're the 6th seed in the Suns. There's a reason they're not, like they were talking about Philly. There's a reason the Knicks are the 2 seed. There's a reason for these things, because in 82 games they played better. And yes, they might have superstars. Like the Suns have a big 3, but none are shooting.
It's a tough night to be saying that about both those teams, because there's a very real chance that both the Lakers and the 76ers walk away with wins last night. Like we are probably living in a very, I know, but we are living in a very, very slim occurrence reality, if you want to go that way, right? Like that comeback for the Knicks was improbable, and then the comeback for the Nuggets was improbable. So
I'm just saying, a lot of people like to count those teams out because the star powers on the 6th seed or the 7th seed, and it's like, well, just because Jalen Brown,
I don't know. To me, that signifies that both those teams are going to threaten to win on the road in both of the games remaining, and we have yet to see how either of these quote favorites are going to do when they go on the road. If the Nuggets look bad and the Lakers can get easy wins and come back and contest the final 2 games in Denver, I think that benefits the Lakers. It's a good sign. I'm ecstatic the Knicks are 2-0, but I'm not feeling great because you look at some cool metrics out there about expected scores and all this stuff that I don't know where you might get access to, but it's like there's cause for concern. The Knicks, it was going to be a tight game. So yeah, we'll see how it goes when we go back to Philly. But I would not.
Did you guys take advantage of that halftime Lakers Nuggets, that SQ score?
Yes, I saw a lot of very smart people doing it. Made sure to do it. It was an obvious one. We've talked about it a lot, right? That 14-point plus discrepancy anytime outside of the fourth quarter between shot quality and actual is one of the most reliable ones right now that we know of. About 63% cover rate when you take the team that is, expected to be doing 14 plus points better on the shot quality differential. So none of that available tonight. We would have told you. Look, it needs to be pretty big. Of course, we had the Magic and the Cavs, and the Magic continue to squander those types of things. So there definitely are other factors to look into, but it was definitely a
basketballs are inflated.
Yes. Well,
speaking of which,
what do you got?
The Bobby Portis line. I want to see if I got better or worse. I had to go to DraftKings. I wanted to use another book, but whatever. What'd you get? Because I got it. I just got it. I want to see if I got
better because you didn't score. I got 11.5. You probably got
okay. He didn't go in. Is what he didn't go in the last couple of minutes. I got over 10.5 minus 112, so it's 1 point off. He didn't go in. He didn't score because he didn't play. I was curious how that happened. Also, as KD turns the ball over. Oh, KD.
Man, who was calling Kevin Durant? What were they saying? He was irrelevant.
Colin Coward.
Yeah, is that who it was? I mean, not going to sit and rest my hat on a Coward take myself, but
I would never.
Look, something's got to be said. And we need to see Kevin Durant, make some moves here on this Phoenix team. It has been essentially, sorry to hurt your feelings, potentially, Moose, but it's been kind of like, since a little nothing burger. Like you'd hope they get a little bit more. I mean, a couple good runs for sure, but I don't know.
The consensus in Phoenix, especially the people that I talk to that are diehard Suns fans, the consensus is it's not a good team. Like they're good players.
I mean, look, losing to the Bucks after going up 2-0 and then dropping 4 straight is just not pretty.
We don't get what you need to understand is we don't get a lot of opportunities down here.
Right.
We have the World Series 1 out away from going up 1-0 in Texas. Give up a homer, lose.
Can we go one show without talking about baseball, please?
I'm just saying, and now the Suns.
Oh no,
the Suns. We don't have a lot of opportunities here. Don't get me started with football either. We don't get a lot of opportunities. Just frustrating.
That's every sports town. You can
no.
Nobody.
No.
There's like no sports towns win.
But air's big. I guess. I mean.
Oh, it's so much better over here in Cincinnati with the Bengals and Reds. They've been awesome dynasties.
Okay, fair enough.
Just got the mail in from Sport Trade. This is the Sport Trade Whale Trader, certified whale trader from Sport Trade trucker hat. So this just the care package just came through. We're gonna have to try this on. Wow, fresh on the air. Look at that, Sport Trade, baby. Come on.
Damn.
You know what it is. Come on. No spinny wheel, human tech support, better pricing, Sport Trade, baby. I gotta get these sent out to you guys. I know you sent me your shipping addresses. So yeah, I got the thumbs up from my girlfriend. So I guess it's pretty cute. I'm playing. But all right, we're out here. We got the Sport Trade hat on. Time to make a whale play. Let's go.
I'm going inside to watch this fourth quarter of a disaster. Let's take you guys with. Obviously.
You know when it's getting legit when the Suns fans got to go in the house. Let's check in on that game.
7-point game. Anything's possible. That's all.
7-point game, but expected to be a 3-point game. Again, that's not anything we're going to make a jump on. I'm a little worried about the total for sure. We haven't seen much out of either team. Only one hot quarter out of the 6 that have been played, in combination so far. Kevin Durant staying cold, expected score of 15. Devin Booker at 18. I'm going to need that 6. He's right on the money. I think he's going to get exactly 25. To tell you the truth.
And it's the fourth quarter, so they're going to go to him and Durant, with the game on the line.
So is this where we maybe fade Conley? I mean, this is the last moment, but I think we get a play in and we go against Mike Conley and we expect the ball to be out of his hands, and that if he does get a shot, he's probably more likely to miss than hit, given that he's outperforming expectations at this point.
But does him being like kind of a veteran have anything to do with it, you think, even though he is a role player? Now we're speculating too much.
We're data driven.
He's got the heat. He's got the fire. I'm good.
I think it's the if we can get the line. I'm seeing 16.5 is his line. He has 14. So essentially he can't score 3. Might be a little tight. I might leave it alone.
I wish we had 3 to spare. Then I would fire.
Right. If it was right 3.5 points the rest of the way and I could hit a 3 and still survive, I'd also probably consider it. But this is probably just a little bit too tight. Mike Conley 16.5s are out there. I'm good. It's probably the over. He's probably going to get a 3 in the quarter. I don't think that is an outlandish bet at all, considering how he plays in terms of the types of shots he's taking. I mean, let's take a look at a box score and see what type of shots he's frequenting, how many 3s he's taken tonight. Looks like
I think he's got 2.
Thank you for getting there. Yeah, no, he's hit 2. He's taken 3 though. Has 9 shots in total. Yeah.
Well, you can bet under 2.5 threes. It looks like. Oh, it's grayed out.
I'm okay. I think we're just gonna have to watch this one come to a close. So if you want to get in on anything that might still be available around or on the marks that we have, here's the play sheet so far. Karl Anthony Towns over 9.5 was the fastest win I've ever had. We'll have to make a little highlight reel. I can't.
You played it when the third quarter started and it was done with 7:50 left in the third quarter, and there was no media timeouts or nothing. So that was like a legit.
And then
it was legitimately 7 minutes of stream time.
Yeah.
It was
and
my
then he didn't
first play
score
of the
the
night.
rest of the quarter. He's still on.
He won't score again.
I don't care. He did it. We got it. Easiest win I've ever seen. We probably should have immediately slammed the under after he did that, like in hindsight. But Ant Edwards to go over 16.5. Let's see where we're at with that one right now. Looks like
I think he might have it, dude. He shot so many free throws.
He's at 12. Close. So yeah, he needs 5 points in the fourth quarter. I think
the real question
that feels
is
pretty good.
Naz Reid and Alexander Walker still out there because I need to combine 3 points.
Naz Reid, though, I think he took a couple shots in that third quarter. He's up to 5 now. So,
it was 6.5 on him, and it was 5.5. Oh, please tell me someone saw that. Please tell me someone witnessed that. Comments.
What
anything.
happened?
Joseph Nurkic has no hands.
What happened?
Literally, he has
you got to narrate. You got to put on your play-by-play hands.
What, Gobert drop step on KD going to the line shooting too. Happy?
Gobert.
Yeah, Gogert's going to the line shooting too.
Gobert. He does essentially have the body of a Gobert too. I mean, that's pretty fair.
When's the last time you guys had a Gogurt? It had been a minute. When I was like 14.
2007, 2008.
Did you know it was going to be your last Go-Gurt's the question?
Oh man, you never know which Go-Gurt. It's like the last time your parents hold you, right? It's the last Go-Gurt.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Last time you get a piggyback ride from your dad. Last time
you
get a Go-Gurt. Last time you watched the Suns play meaningful basketball. It's all the same.
No. That we know when it's about to happen. That one doesn't sneak up on us the same way.
No, it doesn't. It was bad stuff. I mean, go Goddard hit both. Dallas Goddard hit both. It's 80-71, which is good for the over. It was a quick 2 points. But, I mean, when you do high screen pick and roll and Nurkic rolls and they miss the assignment, you just drop it.
You only need one more bucket from Beal. He's at 14, so that looks good.
He just scored. He's at 14?
That's already he's at 14.
Okay.
That was with that. Yeah, we're probably ahead of your stream.
No, he's at 18. He's at 18.
He's at 18?
Nice. Yeah.
No, that's the SQ score, Max. Are you sure?
It just updated.
Am I behind?
Go! Conley, nice miss a three, get his own board because nobody wants to box out.
I still see 14. What are you talking about for Beal?
Oh, Beal. I thought you said Booker.
Okay.
God damn it, Max.
Thank you.
It's okay.
You're freaking me out here. All right, Naz Reid we're waiting on. Nikhil Alexander-Walker, how's he doing here? Looks like he's at 7. So that hit.
Oh, Walker hit. I didn't even know he scored. He must score right here then. He has to. Grayson Allen's out for the rest of the game.
Oh. Interesting.
It was not.
Right, and then
Walker who just
we
scored.
want points.
I don't know when he scored, but he scored somewhere. That can't be right. He hasn't scored. Goddard has
over
2.
5.5.
I don't know where that 7 came from. It must have not updated from the third quarter. That's the only thing I can think of.
Probably. It's. Let me make sure it's correct before I. It looks like it's correct. He has 7. He did do it. So good job. All right, the live line on the total because you guys are both sweating out the over 203 on this game. It's at 204. So it's really expected to be tight. We're going to be sitting here sweating it out. I think it's the time of the night where I go get the television remote and put the game on behind me, and we start sweating and yelling at the TV.
So I feel like, and hopefully for this game, I feel like it happens all the time in college, but the free throw barrage in the last minute, I feel like it's way less frequent in the NBA. I don't know if you guys can confirm or deny that. As far as just like,
what do you mean?
A bunch of I just feel like there hasn't been, at least these playoffs.
It depends on the game state, right? It like that free throw barrage is really pretty unique because,
but even like the
game,
Knicks
they play defense.
Even like the Knicks game, didn't they get down? Wasn't it like 7 with like a minute left? Right, and they fouled, and Kyle Lowry missed a big shot that if from the free throw line that would have made it a 2-point game instead of it would have made it a 1-point game, would have made it a 2-point game, and Joel Embiid wouldn't have had to chuck a deep 3. They could have driven into the lane late. Yeah, they were going to play the free throw game, but it just worked out. They forced turnovers instead of successful inbounds.
The only team I have not seen, because I agree, it's been kind of weird where they haven't been the free throws. The one that really stands out is Game 1 of Knicks Sixers when it was a 5-point game. 30 seconds in, New York inbounds, got to go the full court. They inbound from underneath the other team's basket, and the Sixers didn't foul. They let them burn all 24 seconds. They miss because I think it was OG. It was like, I'll just burn all 24 seconds. We're up 5. Why would I not? He shoots, he gets his own rebound, or someone gets a rebound with like 5 seconds left, and then they foul. It's like if you had the over, that's a brutal beat, like a live over. Because why would you not foul? I don't get that. Why would you just kind of let them – it made no sense to me.
Well, basically, I'm just trying to speak it into existence here. Hopefully, we get some fouls late because we might need it to get this over.
I think we're going to. I feel, Booker through this video review is going to be big because it's either 2 shots for Booker or it's going to go the other way for Minnesota. I want to keep the game close.
What happened?
I think Booker.
I'm just getting the game on now.
I think he hooked Cat himself driving to the hoop. Ball in his right hand. I think he hooked with his left on the Cat, like on his right arm. I think Book initiated contact, but he's saying no, that's a foul. Obviously, I'm not saying it right now. You guys are both
it's a
me
commercial.
regardless, but I mean,
can't believe the hat got here midstream. Not even kidding. Got the package handed right to me. I was like, is this my new Sport Trade hat? So no, big shout out to Sport Trade for hooking it up. We'll get you guys set up too. Moose, you're in the shot quality gear today. Should we?
I am. I wore it to go
give
get
away
some
a
shots
shirt?
up actually too. I was wearing the shot quality gear while getting shots up before the basketball live betcast. Think about that for a second. All hoop. Working on.
I can't wait for the weather to get a little bit nicer in New York, man. I'm like 5 minutes away from the Central Park Court hoops. So if any of you guys are around, ever want to get some shots up, hit me up. We'll be out there all summer for sure.
I just got notification, instant replay challenge stands. So that means Booker's not going to be going to the line. That's tough news.
Stinks. That stinks for everyone because I am sweating.
Musa, you got two that are like one bucket away, right? You need Naz Reid and Beal.
Yes. I don't think Reid gets back in the game though. It's kind of an issue, I think.
Yeah.
I think Book is. I feel good about Book. Yeah, no, Book 1,000% initiated. I don't know what Book was, and then he tells Frank Vogel to review it. That's like when a dude slides in a second and he goes, "I'm saying, like, why tell him to review? You know, you initiated the contact. You know that was you that grabbed Karl Anthony Towns' arm. Why would you tell your head coach to review it? Like, come on, man.
Have you ever seen a player say, "Don't review it"? They always.
I mean, I get you're emotional. I'd be pissed off because I got called an offensive foul.
It's annoying though because now next time that he says review it, you gotta wonder if he's gonna be right. Like you'd ideally hope that your player actually instructs you correctly. Come on, Booker. I need points, buddy. Let's see. All right, Devin Booker, top of the key. Honestly, oh my gosh, is that not a travel and Bradley Beal slipped? I do not. I mean, that's the first offensive possession I've watched from the Suns. That was not good.
But that's what I'm talking about. That's what they do. Like, okay, you did a bunch of motion that was kind of a waste of time. You had Booker stand at the top.
Didn't get anyone open
with the basketball, and then with 8 seconds left, you give it to Beal and you go, okay, go ISO. Meanwhile, Minnesota's
can't chase a long
around.
rebound. Cash, Minnesota. Wow. Was that Mike Conley? Yeah, it was. Yeah. Okay.
Huge.
So that's what I was saying. Like, if it was, he might not hit a shot the rest of the game, but that 2.5 was not enough. Okay. Booker to answer.
Sometimes the best bets are the ones you don't make.
I think I kind of had a feeling like I should have hit the over, so I'm going to disagree there. I'm going to say that I should.
Oh, I thought you were going to take the under.
No, I know the shot quality said to go under, but I could tell that was too short of a line. I just was like, no, if anything, I'd take the over because he's probably, if anything, going to hit a 3. All right, there's a bucket. Is that Naz Reid?
No, Naz Reid.
No, that's Jaden McDaniels.
Jaden McDaniels. You'll know when it's Naz Reid, buddy.
You'll let us know, Moose.
Yeah. I just remember when he was at LSU. He
Suns falling apart. Wow, tough to watch. Not what you want to see.
So if the Suns lose this, that'll be the third team to go down 0-2, right?
Correct.
Yes, and then if the Pacers lose, that'll be the fourth team to go down. Dallas, fifth team, and then so on and so forth. This is awful.
Oh my gosh.
This is the worst time of my life.
McDaniels. Is that an and one? Oh my God. It's going to be an 18-point lead. Terrible.
Why'd you want to watch the rest of this game on the
so that we could see you suffer through it, and hopefully we could hit, some garbage time props. That's all I'm hoping for now at this point.
One team moves the ball, the other team doesn't. What do you expect is going to happen? It's almost like moving the ball and is from the sense of the start of time the way you should probably play the game of basketball. Oh, let's see how Bobby Portis is doing. He hasn't shot the ball. Of course he hasn't.
No, he has not. And then also Dame Lillard just went from double fire to single fire. Weird. He shouldn't double fire still.
Let's get Beal over. Shoot, this might be one of those games where the Minnesota runs away with it, and little Naz Reid walks himself back out on the court.
But don't you already have the Naz Reid win? Didn't you hit that, or do you need?
No, it was plus 124 at 5.5. It was the only place I could find a line that was open.
But you've hit your. Hasn't he scored 7?
No, he's at 5.
Oh, he's at 5.
So I need one more point. Like I would have easily took over 4.5 at like minus 110, but I couldn't. It was the only book that offered it, so I had to take 5.5. I had no other choice. I could have not took it, but at plus 124, it was kind of.
I think we have you written down for 6.5. So max.
Yeah, I got 6.
Oh, 6.5. Yeah, that's what I meant. 6.5. But I mean, a layup is a layup. It's not like I'm still not there.
Just don't miss a free throw. Essentially,
I know Alexander Walker was plus money and he hit, so that's nice. That's always nice.
Yep, that was a good one. It's gonna be interesting. Devin Booker hasn't really shot much in this quarter either. So
he's turned the ball over twice. I
mean, they have 5 points in 4 minutes. So that's not ideal when you're trying to come back.
No, team's bad. Teams. I mean, Frank Vogel, Mickey Mouse ring. I'll say it was a Mickey Mouse ring. I mean, it was actually a Mickey Mouse ring. Like, I'm pretty sure he was there giving out the rings and the trophy. And
I've heard a lot of different opinions on that.
Well, it's because the Lakers won. I call it Mickey Mouse. I mean, if the Suns
I understand. But I heard like some people saying that because they didn't have the distractions, because there wasn't really travel involved, that it was actually really high level basketball. And of course, the thing is that isn't necessarily what the NBA is. It's not just everyone stays still. It's about the challenges of traveling, of being professionals that everyone has to deal with. And if LeBron James doesn't have to fly around the country and deal with all the stuff that he has to deal with, and can essentially, he's in even better health, he's going to be better. AD doesn't have to do all the stuff he does, not going to get us hurt. It probably helps star-studded teams when you're in a single location playing high-level basketball without distractions. I mean, they're the LA Lakers. They are distractions. So, and they live in LA. But anyway, we're gonna sweat this out. We got 8 minutes left. We'll be here with you guys the whole time on ShotQuality Live BetCast. Of course, you can hang with us again Thursday night, 8 p.m. Eastern. We'll be doing a single game episode instead of this fun, get to bet both. But we'll do the whole second half, essentially ride it to the end and see what bets we can hit for that one. It'll be a good time. I think we'll be back. I believe what's the Thursday night NBA schedule right now? I believe that is going to be this series.
You're battling with the NFL. It doesn't happen often, but
Magic, Sixers, Lakers Thursday.
Oh, we do have a double. Okay, cool. No, I did try to schedule it intelligently, so credit to me, I guess. We have a 7:00 Cavs Magic, and we have a 7:30 Knicks 76ers. So that'll be fun.
You see that Magic total? It keeps creeping down. It's 198.
I want the Magic. I'll tell you right now. I want the Magic as a play. Turnover, Karl Anthony Towns. That's what's needed. Devin Booker, ball in his hands, passes it up. Oh my God, Yusuf Nurkic, terrible.
Give it to
I mean, you
only had KD to your left.
What was that? Oh no! And then it becomes an Ant Edwards 3. And it's right back to 18. That is just so bad.
Is it so bad, Justin?
I'm sorry. That can't happen when you're serious. Is that a deep Beal 3?
That
was Eric Gordon.
Yeah. Who was soft?
The unsung, the hero that the Suns really need. Eric Gordon, 13 points.
And Nurkic, I like Nurkic, man. He's good rim protector. He's good down low. Drew Eubanks is. It's just, I don't know.
Offensive foul.
Yeah. A little.
Justin, you need 2 points from Edwards to get.
Yeah. I'm feeling. I mean, 6 minutes. Again, that was a clear cut one for me. Like when you see that go down, where was the offensive foul?
I need Beal to make this happen. I need two winners here at least. On the player props.
All right.
So it'd be in my opinion, it'd be a bad beat if he doesn't score in the last 11 minutes and plays all 11 minutes.
Who, Reed?
No, Beal. I don't know. I don't think Reed's going to get back in. I think he botched it.
Oh, he might. There's 6 minutes. You could see a 2-minute rest. Okay.
Go Beal. Beal, you like to pass the ball, maybe? Oh my! What is all that? In the words of the great Patrick Ewing, when do you practice that shot?
Oh,
when do you practice that shot? One-legged, falling away. When do you practice that shot? Oh, he did. He dribbled to the right block, picked up the basketball, and was like, "I'm screwed. I'm going to do a double pivot and then shoot." He's good.
He's trying to get you that over.
I know, but I also would like a resemblance of real basketball.
A quality shot.
Yeah.
Well, you come to the right place for a quality shot.
Damn.
All right. We got a good finish coming up, at least for our bets. I don't know about the game, but at least for our bets. Let's check in. We're at the commercial here for the Minnesota Timberwolves Phoenix Suns game with about 6 minutes on the clock. So let's go ahead and see what's going on over in Milwaukee right now. Pulling that.
Bobby Portis looks good, Max. No shot attempts.
No, he took one because he had, I think his SQ. His shot
now his
score
SQ.
was
This is now I want Bobby Portis because now I know he's taken a few shots.
I don't even see him I'm going through the play-by-play. I do not see him. He obviously had to take a shot. I just do not see it.
Probably took two shots. He probably took 2 shots because it was SQ score 6.
It was 6. Yeah.
All right.
I'm telling you,
it's very, very hard to get an SQ score of 2 on a single shot.
Oh, he's 1 for 7 is what it's saying. So he did take a shot. It's just not showing up, and I don't know why.
Lillard is still.
Oh, there it is. It got blocked. Miles Turner blocks Bobby Portis' 2-point running dunk. Ooh.
Oh.
So he saw the basket, and Miles Turner said, "Nah, fam."
All right, DraftKings has Portis locked at the moment.
Game's not over, guys.
Is that points off turnovers 29-2 in favor of the Minnesota Timberwolves?
It's because all they do is play iso ball and dribble,
Honestly,
dribble into traffic.
Come on, Booker. Push. Get M1. That's goaltending.
Booker's up to 20. Not dead yet.
By no means are we dead yet. 5 points in 5 minutes for the guy who should have the ball in his hands here.
But no, the fact that you're saying about those turnovers, that makes sense considering that they have 12 points in the fourth quarter, the Suns do, and their shot quality score is 10. So it's actually 2 points higher. So they just must not be getting shots.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's
they're turning it over. They're not getting possessions. Oh, there's a turnover. Oh my God. Okay. This is crazy. Oh my God. How did he save that? Oh my God.
But how was that not? That was shot clock.
I think that's what they're going to say, right?
Yeah, no, that was 1,000% shot clock. He did not get a shot off. And the possession never changed. Booker just chucked it behind his back. That's 1,000% shot clock. Book never had possession. No.
You know the market, how you can bet like top point scorer in a game?
Yeah.
I wonder what a Jaden McDaniels top point scorer would have paid in this one.
Oh, Vogel gets a tech. I guess that's good for our over, Max.
All right, Bobby Portis is sitting at 8.5 minus 125. Did he just hit a shot? That's a lot of points. Oh, I guess it's plenty of time for him. 8.5 minus 125 at Fanatics. Bobby Portis 8.5 minus 118. Even money now at DraftKings. I'll go get in on that. Bobby Portis over 8.5 plus 100. DraftKings. We got to play, boys. Let's go. Lock that in if I can find the window where we're actually streaming from. Okay, thank you. All right, Bobby.
I will say I'm glad Vogel got a tech because that was a shot clock violation. You kind of got to rip the ref on that one. They can get a shot.
We're all on Bobby Portis.
How far ahead is
Justin has 8.5. Musa has 10.5. I have 11.5. Someone's going to get middled on Bobby Portis. I hope he goes over my 11.5.
Or he could just not score.
You guys are in trouble.
Yeah, I'd say.
I'm still biting, so we'll see. I mean, this is unfortunate for the
Lillard.
Put Naz Reid in the game.
And he's back
this shit's over. Sorry, this game's over. Put Naz Reid in the game.
What was the Lillard line? Because I was saying, do we just stay on him to stay hot? And I think he's one of those guys. Like if you see a flame next to Damian Lillard, you just take his over and expect him to stay hot for the game. Oh, I love.
What the fuck are you? Oh, sorry, God, I hate this team. I just like the 2021 team was so much fun. Like Correct. You had Campaign coming off the bench. He was just a dog, you know. You had Chris Paul running this. I mean,
and Edwards Cash. Oh, that was McDaniels. God damn it! McDaniels might actually be the shooter to lead the scoring in this game. You might.
Yeah, he's got 25. Also, if you told me 25 or whatever he's going to end on is going to be the top point scorer, really?
I would have never believed you.
Him and Eric Gordon. Where were you when Aaron Gordon and Jaden McDaniels took over Minnesota? Where were you? It's the Vince McMahon meme where he's doing this. Dad, where were you? God.
Who's that shooting? All right, can we get some points for the Stars instead of you guys like passing like idiots? Like take some actual threes. Kevin Durant, step back. Like your legacy. There we go. Turn around jumper, bucket. That's what you got to do.
Tell you what, this game total is right there, 203.5.
Yeah, right, we're going to be sweating that hard. We have 189 points with 4 minutes to go. Woo! It's going to be fun. All right, we'll be here right through the end of the game. Let's see. We do have the let's get the Milwaukee and Bucks Pacers interface on the screen here. You guys getting in on anything else? We got a Portis bucket. He's at 5. Come on. That's what I like to see.
No. I don't really like basketball, so I'm not probably going to ever.
You just needed Justin to get in on it. The 10.5 is the number.
All right. Pascal Siakam just went hot. Do we take the under? I think so. I'm going to do it. Pascal Siakam. We got to keep firing plays.
3 fouls and 6 points of value. That's not a bad spot.
Come on.
Do it.
Let's go.
I'm gonna sweat this. Not even sweat. This game's over. But watch the rest of this.
Just observe in agony. All right, under 33.5, minus 113 is what I'm seeing for Pascal Siakam at FanDuel. Let's go ahead and get that one in. Look, it's gonna be tough. He's definitely playing well. This Indiana Pacers team cannot seem to miss at the moment. But 19 at 25, expected to be at 19. It's going to be tight. Getting the 34 is going to be a little bit of a journey, but I think we can do this. So hopefully he doesn't get there. Is our version of the journey. We need an Anthony Edwards bucket. He has the ball in his hands at the moment, I believe.
You're doing a great job. Anthony Edwards, top of the 3-point line, guarded by Eric Gordon. Anthony Edwards, 10 on the shot clock. Edwards drives left, pull up, left elbow, too strong, rebound. See, that's how you're supposed to do it. Rebound.
You're good at that.
Over to Book. I know.
I just want to hear a bang.
All right, KD drives, foul, throws it up. And
I want to hear a bang, too. We have the over. I think is that Naz Reid back in the game, though, who fouled this there?
Where?
I don't
see no Naz Reid, fam. Don't do that to me.
What number is Naz Reid?
I just know Naz Reid. That's not Naz Reid.
Hold on, I'll Google it.
I don't know what number. He might
11.
be in the game, but I don't see him. No, he's not in the game. I don't see him.
No, he's not.
Naz Reid's like 6'9", like 270. He stands out.
Oh, Naz Reid. Why am I?
Naz Reid walked so DJ Burns could run. That's all I know.
Naz Reid's obviously the backup to like Karl Anthony Towns from the old days when I used to play a lot of fantasy basketball.
Let's see how big Naz Reid is.
He's 6'9".
KD just missed both those. Yeah. Did KD both his free throws?
He made one, missed one because he's not good at the game that we love.
He's at 18 right now. What did I get him at? 21. 20. Yeah, I need 21. So I need Kevin Durant to hit one more 3 here in the last 3 minutes. I can accept that.
I got in too early. All my lines are bad.
It's hard to know when to get in perfectly on these things, right? Like that's part of live betting that just comes with like, I guess, a little experience, I guess, feel. And at the other end, sometimes you get in at the perfect time and your guy comes in and scores immediately and that's it. We saw that a bit. Oh, good block. Come on, Kevin. Come on, Kevin Durant. Oh my gosh. Find KD. pull up.
Or Beal.
Yeah, Beal's still on 14.
Terrible. It's just like
there's no
I feel
offense.
like
Look at this.
the Suns experiment. The Suns experiment is a beautiful example that you can't have just 3 shot makers on a team and expect it to work. Like they're all solo, create your own shot type guys. Booker, Beal, Durant, and they're really good at it. But it's a team sport, and they don't play off each other enough. Like everyone's just taking solo shot type threes, man.
Eric Gordon, brother.
Ugh.
Done, Nurk.
Oh,
You're making me look
what was
bad.
that? Terrible. This is not looking good for the Phoenix Suns, man. I'll tell you that much. All right, Ant Edwards. I need a little bit more from here tonight for sure. What am I sitting on there? I have he needs literally one more bucket. Come on, that's got to happen.
I'm not feeling
He
good.
got the ball in his hands.
Got
the ball in his hands.
Come on,
Okay,
guys.
I don't think we're gonna get
like
too many fouls or anything. What are you worried about? Oh, and one.
Nice. Well, Beal just needs one more
For
point.
Nickeil Alexander-Walker. He turned out that was a good pick, Moose. That was a nice one.
Yeah, it was. I think my only one that I've hit. I think what did I get? 6 plays in. I'm 1 win so far. I mean,
one win so far, but there's plenty of time.
The Bucks foul out.
Bobby Portis at 8 points. Come on.
Nice.
2
Book
threes.
fouled out. So Book's dead.
Booker just fouled out.
Fouled out?
Yeah.
That's atrocious.
I mean, but Beal's right there, and so's KD for you guys. So it's like, just score.
Well,
The
put the
problem with
X's
KD
on
is
Booker, Max.
you're right though about the 3 shooters. Like, look at Minnesota. They're like 8 deep of guys. Oh, they're taking KD out. Take a beat. Everyone's out.
Well.
Is
Kevin
Nas
Durant.
Reed coming in?
I do not see him, but he might be in. I just saw that they showed the Phoenix bench.
All right, what do we have? We have 193 points with 2 minutes left. I'm a little worried for y'all.
Yeah, they took out the big. That's so pathetic. They took out the big 3, but Minnesota's going to play it. Still got Anthony Townsend.
Yeah, they're
You need Edwards to
someone's
get a
coming in
bucket.
from Minnesota. It's 1,000% not Nas, but somebody.
Are we going to move AE? I'm not going to get hooked on AE right now.
No, I think Minnesota's going to keep their starters in. It looks like it's just Phoenix that threw in the white flag. It's kind of
I feel like at this point, for when you're at home, like you leave your guys in for 2 minutes. Like
Nas ain't coming in.
You get it. You get it at home. You just get it home.
I know, but it's frustrating that I'm just frustrated.
No foul.
Why give up if you're the Suns?
Because you have 2 games at home that you got to play. You know, you have a lot. Like these games are hard games. You don't waste energy. It's not giving up. The game's done. It's a 17-point contest.
That hurts our over too, by the way, Musa.
It does. I told you guys to be a little. I was worried about you.
Well, it felt good. The problem was the Suns just didn't show up. Minnesota did their job.
Yeah.
I think Nas might now come in. I think now would be the opportunity for him to come in the game. If there was ever a chance for him to come in. So I'm going to lose Beal? Oh, by a bucket. Reed's not dead yet. Not dead.
No, not dead.
I think. Oh, wait. I'm getting. This can't be. I'm checking the lineups because I can get the lineups.
Hey, Portis. He's at 8 now.
Nice.
I told you that already. We know this.
Shit.
We just need one more point. I need one more point.
Minnesota's putting in Luka Garza and Jordan McLaughlin, those guys. Wendell Moore. So
they are?
Yeah,
so
no
he's
Nas
done.
Reed. They went deep bench.
But Anthony Edwards is done.
Yeah.
Garza's got to be good for overs.
The Suns really, really messing us up by not competing here because these last 2 minutes being competitive probably gets AE a point. Probably.
I'll say this right now. Last 2 minutes being competitive, I think everything hits.
Just a shame. But that's what we're gambling on, right? That was
And it was a close game. ShotQuality said it should have been a 3-point game when it was a 7-point third quarter lead. It looked great, and now they're going to lose by 20. So
yeah, they fell apart.
Yeah, no Nas. I don't see my boy. He played well. He just didn't get back in because a certain team decided to lose by 1 million. Just get it to Luka Garza. Let him shoot a 3. They're burning clock, Max. This is hell.
Oh, we're gonna need some love on the Milwaukee game.
Damn. So mark me X's everywhere. Damn. Except I think Bobby Portis will get it home.
We're gonna need some love on Bobby Portis. What else do you have in the Milwaukee game?
That's all I got. This is a tough night for me.
All right, so you're gonna go 1-4 on your.
But if Bobby can make it happen, 2-4 is a lot better than 1-5.
It's salvageable. I think you're gonna. 10.5 is gonna be tough though. Getting to 11 is gonna be tough. He's gonna need to hit another 3. I lost Durant. I lost Edwards.
This team sucks.
And then I still have 3 more to go. So Edwards is a hook too. I'm not. I like that call. I think he definitely had his.
Well, I liked Beal. He had 15 with 11 minutes left and just never scored.
Edwards had 15.
Oh, did he? Well, he needed 1 more basket.
It's not hook worth. I'm not giving it up.
No, you're right. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be a hook. It is not.
This is. And this team. Okay, I don't even like saying team with the Suns. Like Minnesota's a team. It's just like a collection of.
You qualify for a team.
No, there's a bunch of guys that like hang out and play basketball.
Royce O'Neal played 17 minutes and didn't take a shot.
And he fouled like a man. He fouled.
And you said Grayson Allen got hurt, right? That probably did not help this team at all because he had sort of been like one of the guys.
Led the league in 3-point shooting percentage.
Well, they're not deep either.
They really are not a deep squad.
No, look at the left, sir. It's not deep. It's not.
So this game finishes at 198. I mean, yeah. Look. We're not here to make excuses. We are here to analyze our plays, though, and I think we all feel pretty comfortable saying that, Suns are a little more competitive. We get a little more points. We have a better shot than maybe how it feels to just, lose. But, why is he shooting? That's embarrassing. What was the spread?
Yeah. If it was like a 10-point, 12, even 12-point game, we're getting that extra.
No, it was not.
That's the thing. That's the thing. If they're not getting just boat raced,
Musa, you should have told me that your Suns were going to get boat raced then.
Oh, I know they're not a good team.
Every away team, except the Lakers.
But they've played Minnesota well over the years. Devin Booker has a really good winning percentage against them. I mean, he played. But he turned the ball over 6 times, but Bradley Beal turned it over 4 times, Nurkic 3 times, Durant 3 times, Royce O'Neal twice, Drew Eubanks once. Booker's
they had 30 points off of turnovers. You're not winning a playoff basketball game when you have people just live ball turnovers going in every other minute. It's not going to happen.
Only saving grace would be if Milwaukee comes back to win and the Clippers win, and then tomorrow the Thunder and the Celtics win. So I can say, no one won a road.
You can cash Bobby Portis over 8.5. He has 10 points, boys.
Nice.
One more bucket for Musa to go 2-4.
I got 11.5 too.
Yeah, I know you're right there. You're right there. We got plenty. Come on, if Bobby Portis gets shut down for the rest of this game, can't get a bucket in for the last full quarter here, while owning the 3rd, 4th highest minutes on this team right now, full-fledged starter minutes. We just need a trip to the free throw line, and he's a forward. You got to think he's going to create some contact late, go to the line. This is feeling pretty good. I know I'm in the clear.
He's got double ice too, so he's definitely looking for the shot.
Shoot. Brook Lopez is going to be tight here, but holding that under right now. What do we get? I have 19.5. Let's judge it based on the live lines at the moment. That's my favorite way, probably the most accurate way. Pascal Siakam's lines up to a 34.5. So we need a little bit of a slowdown from him. Portis at 13.5. So you guys should be good. Should get your point. And then last but not least, Lopez sitting at 18.5, juiced to the under. Juiced to the over.
No, sports suck. Is that what you want to hear? Sorry.
Oh, Musa. It's all right, buddy. everybody. We've all been there. I mean, this would have been my reaction if the Knicks lost.
I know, but it would be one thing if it was like, oh, the Pacers Bucks screwed me over. It's like not only the Suns lose, but they crushed me. Which doesn't. I'll be the first to say it doesn't happen often with me when it comes.
No, you've had a good season. Again, it hurts. No one likes.
That was my worst game by a mile. 1-4. I don't think I've done that yet. I've have plenty of 0-2s.
Sure.
1-2s.
Yes. If you want to get really into it, you've probably never had a 20% win rate game, but it's the playoffs. Weird things can happen. It
just happens to be my team too. That's
right. It's a little extra. I get it.
Now both of your teams are now involved with a 2-0 series. Do any of them come back?
Oh, yeah.
Sixers or Suns? Does one of them come back and win the series?
I say no. I mean, did you just watch what I have no I would say the Sixers have more reason to think, oh, we played the Knicks tough twice. We've done really well against Jalen Brunson. I have no reason to believe the Suns have a chance to win this series. I have none. There is nothing that tells me that they have the capabilities. Dude, they got killed twice. And
there you go. You heard it first. Let's see what the lines are like.
James Harden, shoot that. If anyone's curious, I said that when he just got the tip in. He was at half court. Limitless range as ASU guys.
Got to have something, right?
Yeah, I went to ASU. No big deal.
But
I could play basketball too if I was talented and good. Just saying.
All right. I think we're getting a little off topic. It has been another great night of ShotQuality Live BetCast. We're not going to hang out and do the fourth quarter here for the last game. Going to let you get out of here. Going to let Moose get out of here and wallow in his pain a little bit. But we got some plays still to go. We need, if you want to hang out and watch the games, we'll be in the Discord. Moose might put down a couple plays, try to get back in the green in the ShotQuality Bets Discord. It's discord.gg/ShotQuality. If you are a member, you get access to all of the live plays that our team makes when we're not on the shows. So not looking great for me on Pascal Siakam. Just going to put that out there. One's probably going to be done. He would need to only score 4 points or less than 4 points in the fourth quarter. Don't think that's happening. But I think we might get Brook Lopez home. So feeling like it's probably going to be a 3-3 day for me. Moose needs one more point from Portis to go 2-4. Max needs this under and the Portis over as well for a 2-2. So we got some action on the line. We'll have some more bets. Of course, you can sign up and use ShotQuality Live just like we do here on BetCast at any point for just the nice low $10 a day fee for any day. The busiest days, the quiet days, whenever you need it. If you're going to be betting, you want to do some live props, we think it's a really good offer. And we have a lot of cool stuff coming your way over the next few weeks. Please join us for our next show on Thursday, a little Eastern Conference action coming at you on Thursday. We'll be here for the Cavs Magic and the 76ers Knicks in Game 3. But for myself, for Max, for Musa, this is ShotQuality Live BetCast. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We will see you next time. See you. Not bad. Sun's kind of hurt.
Kinda. That dude there. Oh my lord.
See you guys.
Frank Vogel, one and done? Question mark.